Hey guys, today I'm going to do a Q&A on STNA School because I went to STNA School. It's been like it has been a month since I started STNA School, but I am finished and now I can do a Q&A on STNA School and what you need to know and what you learn in STNA School, what is STNA, and all that good stuff. So let's get into this video. Okay, so STNA stands for State Tested Nursing Assistant or Nursing Aide, and then you also have CNA, which is Certification Nursing Assistant or Nursing Aide. Right after school, you're automatic, like right when you're done with right after you're done with your hours in class hours and your lab hours, then you have your clinical hours. Once you're done with all that, then you are officially a CNA, which is you get your certification and you have your certification. So now you're, say you've completed school, so now you're a CNA, which is Certified Nursing Aide. Then you go on and you take your state test. After you take your state test and you pass your state test, you're officially a STNA. So right now, I'm still a CNA. But the job I want, I don't necessarily have to go to school. I don't have to go take the test to get my STNAs because I'm trying to get a job at the hospital as a PCNA, which is going good, by the way. So hopefully I get that job. I did have one interview over the phone and it actually went good. So now I'm on my second interview. My hair, y'all, it's hot outside. But okay, so I did go to, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at notes. I wrote notes, questions, and stuff like that. I did go, my school I went to Aaliyah Health, was it Aaliyah Healthcare Services or something like that. I just know it's called Aaliyah. I don't remember the other part. It's a social school. STNA School, you do not, there's no like tuition like for financial aid or anything like that, because it is only, if you go part-time, well, my school, if you go part-time, it is only 4 weeks long, and you can go 3 days or something like that in the morning, and then or 3 days in the evening at night. And then if you want to go full-time, which I did full-time, that is 2 weeks, and that is from that's 2 weeks in a row, Monday through Friday, and that is from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And I did that. Like half the day is lecture, other half is lab. And I actually liked it. It went by super fast. And then it was with going full time at my school, it was more job opportunities because we had every hour before lunch we had somebody come in trying to get us to work for their company and stuff like that. So which is good because then you're not searching for jobs, they're actually coming to you, and they gave you a business card, how to apply and stuff like that. So which is good. So that's how I got the knowledge of the hospital, so which is good. So that's how long the program is. Oh, okay, so there's no tuition, like I said. So you actually have to pay out of pocket and stuff like that. My school was about $550. It's not that expensive. It's really not. Then you have some jobs. I'm gonna say you do have some jobs that actually pays for you to go to STNA school, which is good. So you don't have to pay nothing. But it is complications with that to me, because when I was looking into what school I want to go to, it was like some jobs I did find that they pay for you, but after you're signing a contract that after you're done with school, you have to stay within that company for about a year or about 2 years. So it's something within that I feel like it's not all the way there, and I don't want to be limited to that company if I don't want to be there. Like me, I want to go branch up to registered nurse. So I don't want to stay there because I want to go to school. You know, especially $11 an hour. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work over here. I'm not getting paid $11 an hour at my job. I work now at a warehouse, and I just can't. It's not gonna pay no bills of mine. I don't know bills. It ain't gonna pay none of mine. Let me just leave it as that. So I think it depends. It depends on what school you go to. For really, it just depends on what school and their tuition. Because I did find some schools that the tuition was like $393, which is like what, $100, almost $200 cheaper or something like that. Well, close to $400, so like $150 cheaper and stuff like that. But I like my school, and I loved my school because it was more one-on-one. I mean, it was like, well, how many people in our class? It was like 20 people in my class. But at the same time, even though it was like 20 people, it was still kind of like one-on-one and stuff like that. Like, I loved my school. Like, I really do like my school, and I would not, even though I see it's cheaper schools out there, because I didn't look and see cheaper schools. I see it now, I still would just choose my school. Like, I just feel like my school had more high ranks and stars. I looked at that personally because it's my education and stuff like that, and I need to know all the knowledge and make sure the teacher's giving me all my knowledge that I need to get. So my school personally had a lot of stars, had more stars than the other schools that I was looking at. So that was really good, and that was what I was looking for when I was searching for schools and stuff like that. So, but like I said, each state is different on how much school costs, and each school costs differently. And like I said, I know each state though, they do have, some jobs do pay for you to go to STNA school. So if you don't want to pay for it, then find a job that actually will pay for you to go to STNA school. And it's I mean, it's a lot out here too. Me personally, I can't sign a contract with somebody and be stuck in at that job for a year or two, and then they sue me if I leave early. I just can't. I mean, not leave early, but like, when I mean like leave early, I mean like quit early than what I'm supposed to. I just can't do that. But okay, so how the cost works. So my school, speaking on my school, I don't know about every school, but my school lets you break payments up. So you can either do a hold your spot fee, which was like $125 or something like that. It was like $100 or something. Or like as you do the application and stuff like that, like you automatically get in. It's not like a test or something like that to get in. Like I know some schools do that. You have to take a test to get in their school, but my school didn't do that. Or you can pay for your whole fee and your books, your uniform, and stuff like that. My uniform is, I have not washed clothes in a month. I have so many clothes, y'all. Like, I can go literally, like, for probably, like, 4 months without washing clothes and wearing something different every day. I have so many clothes. So I have not washed clothes, like, in a month. So, well, not in a month. Probably, like, in the last 3 weeks or something like that. Like I said, I got done 3 weeks ago or something like that. It's almost a month. But, so, I can't show you my uniform, but I think I might insert a clip because I did. Hi, you guys. Hi, you guys. Good morning. It is Monday, the 10th, and today is my first day of nursing school. STNA School, aka nursing school. So today is my first day. It is 6:46 a.m. and I'm nervous. For my first day, but I'm also excited. I gotta put my shoes on. I got on slides right now. So I'm waiting for 7 o'clock or to somebody open the door, because we don't have to be here till 7 o'clock. What was something I show? We have to be here till 7 o'clock. So, and the door's not open either. So I'm waiting until the door is open so I can go in and everything. But I would definitely let you know how the day is going throughout the day, and how my first day went after my first day ends. I just want to come on and say I'm excited. It's the start of my new career, I should say, because I want to branch up to registered nurse, but I gotta start somewhere. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye. What's up, you guys? What's up? So, I'm on my way to school right now. I did not do my eyebrows. My eyebrows look kind of mess, but I did put on mascara though. But I am on my way to school. I'm on the highway. I'm on my way to school. This is day 3. I just finished day 2 yesterday. Yeah, I was so tired. I was trying to do a review of everything I did on day 1 and day 2 together, but I was so tired. Like, I was so tired. Monday after school, I did Uber for a little bit to, you know, since I'm not working my other job, my full-time job, I'm not working this week, so just had some money come in. I was trying to do Uber, and I made like 3 hours. I made like $80, and then I got tired, and then I had to do homework. I had a lot of homework on the first day, so I went home and did that, and then I went to bed like around like 12:30, 1 o'clock, until and then my fiance came home from his friend's house, and then went to sleep. Man, I was knocked out. Usually I can't sleep until I know he's at home safe and stuff like that. Man, when I tell you I was out. But what we did on day 1, what we doing there? Okay, so your first couple of hours is, you, of course, like any other class or course or school or tech school, at least, you have orientation. So they go over the rules and everything like that. You get your syllabus, things that you're going to be learning and stuff like that day by day. Because you know STNA School is only for if you go full time. If you go full time to like 8-hour days, because that's what I mean, 8-hour days. It's only 2 weeks, like 2 full weeks, and your first what is it? Your first week, Monday through Friday is, you know, full weeks, and then your second week you only work. Well, okay, I only go to school 3 days, and then my last 2 days of school, I take my final on that Wednesday on the last third day, and then I go to clinicals. I said technical school. I go to clinicals on Thursday and Friday next week, which is like the 20th, 21st. Yeah, 20th, 21st. I go to clinicals. So total 2 weeks and stuff like that. So you get your uniform. You get your uniforms if you have not already picked your uniforms up, because you have to wear their school uniforms and stuff like that. And I picked mine up ahead of time, so I didn't have to worry about my uniforms. The sun is out, y'all. I didn't have to really worry about my uniforms because I already picked it up a week prior to starting school. But it was a lot of people who did not pick up your uniform. Oh, you get your picture taken for your badge. I hate my picture. So they can know that you're part of their school, especially for clinicals, so they can know who your name and you have a badge saying that you're in school and that you are a student still, and stuff like that. Like this sun, oh my gosh. And then also we learned, you get your first day of classwork. So half the day, and this is all week though, this is every day. Half the day is you're in class learning about everything and stuff like that. And then, I'm sorry not looking at you guys, like I'm driving. I be so busy, so it's like, it's hard to do this recording and stuff like that and tell you about it when I'm out of school. So I'm like, okay, I'm like 20 minutes early so I could do it before school. It was on my second day. I was driving in the car and I'm in uniform 1, and then you'll see my uniform. But you do have, they do give you, well, my school gave me a uniform to wear every day We only got one uniform, and then you could pay for a new uniform, another uniform if you want to. But I was only there for 2 weeks, so I just wore one uniform. I just washed it every other day, or when it was dirty. And it's like, it had my school logo. Was it on the side? Yes, it was on the side. It had my school logo on it. And then my school colors, which is like orange and blue or something like that. Yeah, it was orange and blue. So I had that. So they gave you your, because I didn't pay the full tuition. I just paid half of it before I even started school. So I paid like, I think it was like $2 something. Yeah, it was $293 that I paid before I started school, like a week before I started school. So, and then I went the next day and went to go pick up my uniform and my books. So like I said, you get your uniform. It's in a package, so it's brand spanking new. And then they also give you like a little book bag. So yeah, this is my school colors. So they give you, oh yes, healthcare services. So they give you a book bag with their name on it. I do not like these bags. I do not carry this bag. I don't like these bags. Like these are pointless for me. I don't know. So I didn't carry that. I carried a binder. This is what I carried every day. I carried a binder to school, to class. But they also gave you that book bag, and then what's in that book bag also, these, because I said I live in Ohio before. Ohio Aid candidate handbook, and this is for your lab. This whole entire book is for your lab. This actually breaks down and tell you everything. I wrote down this, the supplies, and how the actor, when you're taking your test, is going to be and stuff like that. But this tells you exactly what you're supposed to do step by step when you're doing that, how would you say it, that skill. So you get that, then you get a workbook, and then you also get well, yeah, this is the workbook, and then this is the actual book. This is the actual book. And yeah, we actually went through this whole entire book, and we had to do this whole entire, like literally, y'all, like, wait, hold on. That's procedures checklist. But we really had to do, like, all of these, like, literally. We had to do the whole book. Like, the whole entire book. And then she grades it. For a grade. The whole book for a grade. But she broke it down. Like, we had homework out of it every day and stuff like that. So you get these two. Well, these three things. And then the book bag, and then your uniform. That's what you get. And then you have to do all your your ID, and then one other source of, how do I say it? Like, not picture ID, but other thing. Like, you know, we go to the job, you gotta do, like, so, like, your post, no, that wasn't, your passport's not one of them. It's your birth certificate or your social security card you have to have. One or the other for your other ID. So you have to have that before the end of that week of school. So you have that, and then, so I carried these two in here like this. So I didn't really have anything like over, but I had a folder in here. I had a folder in here, and then I had a notebook to take lots of notes because, oh, the glare. I'm working on getting a ring light, you guys, because I had to take lots of notes and stuff like that. So, see me taking notes. So I took lots of notes and stuff like that, stuff I needed. And then on the first day of orientation, because the first 2 hours, no, was it 3 hours? The first 3 hours, you're in orientation. Well, I'm in orientation. I'm basing all this on my school. So the first 3 hours, we were in orientation, and it's basically the director telling us everything about our school and stuff like that. Like, be on time. If you're a minute late, any of the days, if you're a minute late, like, you have to restart all the way over, and it's like $100 to restart, because STNA School is like clocked in by hours. You have to have so many hours to pass. So he was like, don't be late. And then the first week is in class and lab. The second week you're in class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday is clinicals, and I'll get to clinicals later. But you get your syllabus, and then you also get your Bill of Rights. These are all skills. Yeah, and then you also get your Bill of Rights. And then, no, I'm sorry, your Bill of Rights, and then is some study guides. So, this is all the word terminology that we had to do. And then, this is standard stuff that we need to know. And stuff. And it's like handouts. Yeah, this is like, they just put this together. I thought that was really cool. That's why I love my school. I thought it was really cool that they put this together. And then they did a midterm handout and stuff like that. I didn't write all of it, but I wrote some of it. Did a midterm handout and a final review. A final review handout, which I think that's so awesome. And my school, hands down, I just feel like it was the best. Like, I loved my school. So, you got those tests and quizzes. All my tests and quizzes were on a computer. And then tests quizzes you had about 15 questions on quizzes, and you had like a half an hour to do. Midterm was 50 questions, and you had an hour. And then the final review was 100 questions, and you had about an hour and a half, around there, hour and a half hour to do that also. I passed one. No, was it my quiz? No, it was my midterm. I passed all my quizzes with A's. My midterm, I passed with a C. I had like a 77 or something like that, close to a B. It was a high C. I was so mad that day. I was like so mad. I just feel like I'm a straight A student, and it's just like I was just so mad. But that midterm was hard. And then the final review, I got an A out of 100 questions. So I think I got like a 98 out of 100. 100 questions, I got like a 98%. And each question's worth 1 point. So yeah. And then the midterm, each question's worth 2 points because it's 50 questions, and I got like 90. So I mean a 77 or something like that. So the first 2 days you don't have any quizzes. Wednesday you have a quiz. You have a quiz on medical terminology, so on this page. Your second quiz is about everything that you learned in the last 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. And then, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have tests back to back as full time. And then Friday of your first week, you have your midterm. Then Monday, Tuesday, you don't have any tests. No, Tuesday you have a test. Yeah, Tuesday you have a test. A quiz. Tuesday you have a quiz on everything you learned from the first week and the last 2 weeks. And then on Wednesday is your final exam. You have that. And then on Wednesday also you have your lab exam also, which was nerve-wracking. I think it was nerve-wracking. I was nervous, but I mean, I passed that too. I passed my lab exam with the A2, with 100%. So, did that. I mean, overall, it was good and stuff like that. So, our syllabus tells you in my school, you had to have an 80% to go to clinicals. You had to pass everything combined together with the 80% to go to clinicals. Like, since I had that 77% on my midterm, the only non-A I got, I had like overall what I had, like a 90. It was like an 88 or 90, one of them. I can't remember. It was around there. It was gonna be it was like 88, 89, 90. One of the three. But anyway, and so it tells you, it breaks it down, every single last thing, like what you learned in lecture that day, what you learned live that day, on day 1, day 2, and stuff like that. It tells you the homework. Like, they actually hooked us up with everything. Like when I say I really like my school, like, I really like my school. Like, I really like my school. So, yeah. So, and then also, like I said, like, when you go, they gave you, people came, like, Ohio, they came, they gave us, stuff to how to apply for the company and stuff. I got my receipts in here too. So overall, I spent $700. Oh my gosh, $574 because I had to do TV. You can't go to clinicals without TV, and I'm so stupid. I did a 2-step TV, but I forgot to get it read, so I really only got a 1-step. But so you have 2B tests that you have to do. Oh, these are all applications that I'm not gonna work here, so and I'll insert the clip of me driving to school or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what I was doing. I didn't even look at it, y'all. Like, I really didn't. But if I do, I'll insert it now. But okay, clinicals. Clinicals was cool. We did it at a skilled nursing facility. Basically everything you learn in school, you just doing it. You put everything you did in school to real life. Like, I loved it. Like, I just like taking care of people, period. So nursing is just for me. It was actually, I actually really liked it. Even we only had one client, and you had a team. You're in groups of 2, and you only had one client all day for the same 2 days, and you had the same client for those 2 days. It was good. Like, my client, oh my gosh, me and my partner, we loved our client. Like, she was just so down to earth. Like, she'll tell you everything she wants you to do too. She will be like, can you move, scoot me this way, scoot me that way, can you go get this, she tells you everything. Like, she's verbal. She can't walk or nothing like that, but she was hands down like A1. Like, I really liked her. But it was cool. And then the downtime we had, because, you know, we don't spend 24 hours and we only have one client. I did help other aides with call lights and stuff like that, and I helped with meals, passing out meals, getting meal trays and stuff like that, throughout the whole entire the shift and stuff like that. And then you're in clinicals. Well, I was in clinicals so you had to be there at 6:45. So from 6:45 to 3:30. That's when you're in clinicals. But like I said, I like the clinicals and stuff like that. So I'm excited about what's next with everything. So after school, so after you're done with your clinicals, your last day and stuff like that, you go and get your certificate. Call your school and get your certificate, or if your school mail your certificate. However they do it. I still haven't picked mine up. Like, I still haven't taken my test either, so, I mean, can't really do a whole lot. I mean, I can probably find a job with CNA, but I'm so lenient on this one job at the hospital that I kind of don't want to work anywhere else right now. So I'm still at my same job, and I'm leaning towards that. I mean, of course, yeah, I'm leaning towards, you know, that job. So I'm kind of like holding out a little bit. But I do need to go pick up my certificate. Like, I do need to do that. But regardless, I'm going to go take my state test anyway. So, but overall, like I said, each state is different. Like, STNA School was easy. You just sitting there, like, listening, and you're in lab. There's a lot. Like, half the day, you're sitting there listening to lecture. Other half, you're in lab. Like, it's easy. And to me, it's a good start. If you want to do nursing, like, go all the way up to RN, LPN, it's a good start. Like, you have to start. I feel like you have to start somewhere. And for me, STNA School was a start somewhere because, I mean, look, like, you know people, you're inside doing nursing and stuff like that. Like, I mean, when I feel like coming out as an RN, like, you're so new and adept to everything about nursing. At least starting as an STNA, you're in school to grow. You're not actually, like, just starting off just out of the blue nursing. Like, you get to bond with your clients and stuff like that. So I really I recommend starting somewhere and then building up. But you know, it's just how I feel though. And what's good is if I get the job at the hospital, the hospital I want to work at has their own school. So I get to go to school with a discount, or well, my cousin actually works at the hospital also, and she said she goes to school for free. So she works at the same. She works at a different campus, so we won't be at the same campus, but it's the same company, and because they have their own school. So hopefully I get to go to school free too, which is exciting because I'm in so much studying on that, like so much. But like I said, I like that STNA school. I like my school. So if you're in Ohio, yeah, go to my school. But actually, my school is not only in Ohio. I think it's in Nevada too. I don't even know. It's a lot of elitists though. It's not only in Ohio though. Actually, I know that. But that's all I have for you today. And if you have any questions about STNA School or something like that I did not say in this video, please leave a comment below, and I will definitely answer your question. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.